There's a power that doesn't scream, doesn't beg, doesn't chase. A power that doesn't rely on attention, approval, or applause. It's quiet, it's steady, it's dangerous. It's the kind of strength that shakes people without saying a word. The Stoics knew this power, and they lived it. Be cold, be silent, be stoic. Not cold as in cruel, but cold as in controlled. Cold as in calm under fire, composed when everything around you is chaos. That's the kind of power they can't understand. That's the kind of presence they fear. Because nothing is more unsettling than a person who cannot be shaken. The world today celebrates noise. Everyone is shouting to be heard. Social media thrives on reactions. People overshare, overexpose, and overinflate. But Stoicism teaches us the opposite. True power is restraint. True wisdom is not always in saying something, it's in knowing when not to. And true strength isn't in forcing your presence, it's in being so grounded, so complete, that your presence is felt even in silence. When Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, war, and sickness, he didn't run to a crowd. He didn't try to prove himself. He went inward. He wrote to himself. He reflected. He asked hard questions. And through that silence, he found answers. That's not weakness. That's what unshakable strength looks like. When you choose silence over argument, stillness over panic, self-discipline over emotional outbursts, you're stepping into the kind of power the Stoics lived by. You're saying to the world, I control myself. Nothing outside controls me, and that terrifies people, because most of them are slaves to impulse, to emotion, to praise, to fear. You become a different kind of person when you don't flinch under pressure, when you don't react to provocation, when you don't let other people dictate your mood or behavior. You become rare. You become untouchable. People don't know how to manipulate you anymore. They can't bait you. They can't break you. Because you've chosen to live by principles, not by feelings. Being cold doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop over-caring. You stop giving your peace to things that don't deserve it. You stop letting people's words penetrate your inner world. You stop explaining yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. You save your energy. You protect your mind. Being silent isn't about weakness. It's about listening more than you speak, observing more than you react, and speaking only when your words carry weight. Seneca said, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Silence isn't retreat. It's preparation. It's focus. It's a choice. You're not ignoring the world. You're mastering yourself before engaging with it. And being stoic isn't about pretending nothing affects you. It's about being affected and choosing your response anyway. It's about owning your emotions, not being owned by them. It's about showing up with discipline when motivation fades, about doing what's right, not what's easy, about staying true to your character, even when no one's watching. Most people are too reactive to be powerful. They speak too quickly, complain too much, take everything personally. They need attention, validation, applause. But you're different. You've trained yourself to pause, to reflect, to move with intention. That's what Stoicism is, a weapon for the mind, a way of living that makes you harder to disturb, harder to control, and harder to break. They'll try to provoke you. They'll wonder why you don't react like everyone else, why you don't explain yourself, why you walk away instead of fight, why you don't get pulled into drama or chaos. And that will confuse them. It will frustrate them. It might even make them hate you. But deep down, they'll respect it. Because calmness is rare, silence is rare, self-control is rare, and anything rare becomes powerful. So be cold, be silent, be stoic, not because you're hiding, but because you're protecting the fire within you, because you're building something stronger than ego, character, because you've chosen mastery over mess. In a loud, chaotic world full of fragile egos and emotional storms, the person who is silent, still, and sharp is the one who truly holds the power. That's the person people remember. That's the person people don't dare cross. That's the person who leads, not by force, but by example. So the next time you feel the urge to prove something, don't. The next time you're pulled into drama, withdraw. The next time you're tempted to react emotionally, pause, breathe, observe. That's your power. That's the Stoic path. And when you walk it long enough, they'll wonder what drives you. They'll wonder why you're so composed. They'll wonder how you became so untouchable. But they won't get an answer, because you don't need to say anything. You've already become what they fear.